welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace and this is the Stitchberry podcast and episode 12. I am so happy that you are here. If this is your first time coming across my channel, again, my name is Grace and I'm a crochet designer and just all around cozy coffee lover, and I am so happy that you are here. In my podcast, I like to share all of my projects and whips and really anything cozy that's inspiring me, books that I've been reading. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, then go ahead and grab your favorite beverage. I already drank my coffee this morning, so I have nothing to sip on right now, but that's okay. I'm planning on going out this afternoon and getting myself an iced latte from one of my favorite coffee shops because that sounds really nice. And it has already been a morning with frustrations. So go ahead and grab a whip. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I have a semi-finished project. It's basically all done. I just have to weave in ends. So I am calling it a finished object. And so that project is this tank top that I have been working on. Literally the ball of yarn is still attached and I still have stitch markers. I was working on the straps yesterday. I have tried it on, but I've not officially tried it on since I finished it yesterday. So I am hoping to film a couple clips of me in this, so I will put that on the screen if I can get that done. And so for this project I used Cascade Yarns Ultra Pima. I forget what color number, I think they have numbers, so it's like a sage light green. This is my own design and it has this really pretty ribbed texture throughout all of it. And I think I mentioned this in the last episode. I'm going to a yarny event in August, so I wanted to crochet something for myself for it, and this is that project. It is going to be a pattern. I've been wanting to create a... I'm so sorry if you can hear the airplanes. You might be hearing it a lot. They've been very busy today. I've been wanting to design a crochet ribbed tank top for quite a while now. I've seen a lot of really beautiful knit ribbed tank tops out there and I wanted to naturally design a crochet version, and I was undecided if I was going to release this yet this year or wait until next year, the pattern. And I decided to wait just because you'll see with other projects I'm already thinking about fall and it's already August, and so the pattern wouldn't come out until probably the end of September. So, and there are a couple modifications that I would like to make to the pattern, and so I decided, you know what, Grace, take a lot of notes on what you did with this one and revisit it next winter, spring, as we're getting back into the spring and summer of next year. But yeah, I really like it and I'm really excited to wear it and that it is done. I was hoping to finish it before August and I finished it on the 2nd of August, so I think that's pretty good. So really happy I have this done and I cannot wait to wear it. I have made a little bit of progress on my sweater. So this is the Essential Sweater by, oh, wrong way, by Darling J'adore, and I'm using Sorella yarn from their Autumn in New York collection, and I'm holding it double with some Hobie Diablo, which is a mohair blend. What color is this? And this is color number 3 for the mohair. Also, side note, this basket, which this is also one of my patterns that I have been storing this project in really since I started. I will link it down below. This is the Boho Cottage basket. It has these cute little tassels on it. This basket is out of control. Like, it is so tangled up and messy. You can't really see it, but I just have labels and just yarn and so much. I even have, let's see if I can find it. I have like random cord, a knitting cord with one needle on it, not two, one. This was from one of my other attempts at knitting a sweater with this yarn. This is a mess, and part of me is like, I really need to just like go through and yeah, it's all tangled up. I just need to go through and just organize it and make it look nice, because I literally get so stressed out every time I look into this basket. But at the same time, I'm like, you're kind of almost done with the sweater, so is it worth it? Yes, it would be worth it, but I digress. So last time I showed this to you, I'm pretty sure I was done with the first sleeve. I hadn't cast it off yet, but I was at the end of that, and I took a little bit of a break unintentionally from this project. I don't know why, but I did eventually pick it back up with this color for the second sleeve, and I'm almost through the whole sweater, or the whole sleeve. I'm on the cream, and that would be this stripe right here. So I just have like 2.5 more stripes, if that makes sense. I have the rest of the cream, which is about half. I have that one, and then I consider this a stripe, even though it is the ribbing. So I'm almost done with this sweater, which is crazy. My goal is to finish it by September 1st, or have it done by September, because I think that would just be so perfect to have a sweater by then. And then I do have to come back to the body and pick up at the bottom, which it won't take too long on the bottom, because I just have to do one more stripe of this like blue, and then do the ribbing in that charcoal color. So I almost have a finished knitted sweater, which is crazy and insane, and I literally cannot wait to finish this. A, because I'm just excited to wear it. B, because I have other knitting projects that I would like to work on. There is the progress on that sweater. You can just tell I'm literally so happy and excited with all of the progress and how close I am to finishing this sweater before fall. Okay, my next project I'm going to show is the sock, the Downton Abbey sock. So I'm calling this the Downton Abbey sock because this is Sorella yarn in the Sybil colorway from their Downton Abbey collection, and I'm knitting a pair of socks for my mom using this color, just a simple vanilla sock. And I mentioned in the last podcast episode how I need to put a stitch marker where I was at the last episode so I can actually see and remember how much progress I got done. So that is what I did. I was in the middle of the heel, so I put this stitch marker right there, like somewhere around where I was, and I've gotten this much done, which really does not look like that much. I finished the heel and I'm over halfway done with the toe, or not the toe, the foot. And I really have not worked on this that much because if I'm knitting, I've been working on the sweater just because A, I want to finish it, B, I'm just really enjoying it. But I do really want to get these socks done because I guess I did cast them on at the end of June, so like it's not terrible, but I am ready to move on to some other sock projects, and I only allow myself to have one sock project at a time, so I really do want to finish this. And yeah, I really haven't worked on this that much. Most of my progress happened during the Barbie movie. I went to go see that over the weekend. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun and creative. But anyways, so I was somewhere around this light bulb stitch marker, and I got, mean like 2 inches done, which I think is really good. I like to put a light bulb stitch marker every 10th row. This is something that I think the Crazy Sock Lady and Nitty Natty both do with their socks, and it just makes counting a lot easier. So I haven't put in the stitch marker from the progress that I made during the movie just because I haven't worked on this since the movie, I don't think. But my plan is I'm going to take a quick break from the sweater for probably the rest of the week because I really want to finish the first sock, which, I mean, again, I'm almost done. I maybe only have like less than 20 more rounds of the foot and then the toe to do because I really want to start the second sock because I think I'm going to be going to see Haunted Mansion, which is the new Disney movie, sometime soon, and I want to have sock knitting for that. And because I am getting like closer to the toe, I don't want to save this until I go see the movie. I don't want to worry about doing too many rounds. So I want to finish this and get through the cuff of the second sock before I go see that movie, just so that I don't have to worry about going too far. So still really enjoying this, but again, kind of ready to be done with it. I think once I finish the sweater, this will be my only knitting project, so I will be able to get the second one done pretty quickly after I finish the sweater. So there is my progress on that one. And then the last project, I feel like I'm going through this really fast. This might be a shorter episode, is a new design for fall, naturally. Let me show you this new design that I'm so excited about. And you might be wondering, Grace, what is this? It's just a white blob, kind of looks like a marshmallow. I'm so excited. This is going to be a pumpkin pillow. Oh, I'm like literally so excited. I have no words, obviously. So I'm using Bernat blanket yarn, and this is leftover from the tulip pillow that I made, and I kind of just like went for it, and this is how much I have left, and I'm only like not even halfway through this, so I am a little bit concerned about that. This one might be a little bit shorter what I would like it to be. I am planning on getting some more yarn. I want to get a brown yarn for the stem, and then there's also like a really pretty sand color in the Bernat blanket yarn that I want to get for another like contrasting pillow. So this is something else I've been working on since I finished the advent shawl, crocheting it, that is, pattern not done. This has kind of been my crocheting time. So hopefully my goal is by the end of August to have this pattern out. That is really not that far away, so not entirely sure if that is going to happen, but we shall see. I just need to like get the other yarn. I just keep procrastinating on getting it, and I don't know why. So hopefully by the next episode you will see not 1 but 2, maybe 3 pumpkin pillows. And that is all of the projects that I have to show you that I've been working on. So what have I been reading? So I just finished listening to The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. I have read the book before, but that was a couple years ago, so I wanted to listen to it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I love The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. Of all of like the fandoms out there, that's definitely like my number one. So that was really enjoyable to listen to. I also just started The Final Gambit, which is the 3rd book in the Inheritance Games series. I know I've talked about that series before on here, and that's just a really fun, like, cozy mystery, just lots of twists and turns. So very excited about starting that one. I haven't gotten super far, and honestly, it's, for some reason, I'm kind of struggling to get into it, and I don't know why, because I really enjoy the story, and it's the 3rd one, so I'm very familiar with all the characters, but I don't know if it's just my mood. Maybe I'm not into reading right now, but it has been a little bit harder to get into, so not sure what's happening there, but I am still enjoying it and I am excited to finish it. And for a long time I've been wanting to add a little segment section into the podcast about something that is making me happy and cozy in that time frame in between the podcast episodes, just because you know how much I just really try to cozyfy, is that a word, my life. And so I thought I would share each episode a little something that is special and cozy. You know what, that I take that all back. This is what the segment is going to be, is how I'm cozyfying my life. That is what this segment, I just came up with that now. That is what that segment is going to be called. And so this past couple weeks, it has been burning fall candles. I actually think I maybe was burning this one in the last episode, I'm not sure. But yeah, I started burning my fall candles, which might be a little bit early, but it has truly been making me so happy, and I love it, and it's just making me so cozy and happy. So there's absolutely no shame in burning your fall candles year round. I honestly need to get a couple more because I have this one and I have one other one, and that one is like over halfway done. So if you have any good fall candles, be sure to leave that down below. And also, speaking of that, everything that I've mentioned in this podcast episode that I can link, I will have linked down below in the description. So with that, I believe that is all that I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely and cozy day, and I will see you in the next video.